Hello, welcome to Hofstra Hillel. I'm here with David Newman, the Executive Director. Now, David, what are we doing today?
We are celebrating the holiday of the yellow panel.
The yellow panel, wow.
This yellow panel represents the deep history of yellow.
Wow, it actually comes...
And it's a holiday that hits you and touches you.
Exactly. It's really connecting you to the holiday.
On a more serious note, this is the one of the panels of Hofstra Hillel sukkah, and we're celebrating the holiday of Sukkot, which happens to be my favorite Jewish holiday. It's the holiday that combines Judaism, the outdoors, and remembering our people's travel and time in the desert. And this sukkah represents the temporary dwelling in the hut that the Jewish people lived in through the time in the desert.
So, like, how many students do you have here?
So there are about 1,500 Jewish students at Hofstra, about 20%, and not all 1,500 fit in our sukkah. We're hoping
you can get a bigger one.
We're hoping for next year that we'll be able to do that.
Right.
But we've got about 1,422.
Guys, remember, donate to Hofstra Hillel because otherwise they can't all fit it.
Need a bigger sukkah.
Exactly.
But today we have. This week we have a whole array of activities. On Monday night we had Java in the hut with coffees and teas and hot chocolates and music and chill. Tuesday night we had a juicy sushi event where you come and learn about the weekly parsha and we have sushi in the sukkah. Today is Build-A-Hut in the hut, so we're making edible sukkahs out of a variety of yummy candies, which you'll get to see in a minute. And tomorrow is pizza in the hut, and Thursday night is sushi in the sukkah.
Well, you're like really creative.
We try, you know.
How do you come up with these ideas?
Well, the students are really at the backbone of our work, and the students are the ones that generate ideas, and they connect with their friends and invite their friends to come. And this is about making Hillel, and this holiday is really about taking an ancient Jewish custom and ritual and making it relevant in the lives of students today, where students can come and hang out in this sukkah and make it cool and make it their own, as opposed to it just being some like awkward thing that they read about in the Torah, in the Bible.
Making things cool is kind of a really important aspect.
It's important for Hillel. If we don't do it, students aren't going to connect with Judaism and the Jewish people. This is one example of how Jewish students are building a Jewish identity. And Jewish identity will lead to Jewish involvement and will lead to the continued significant survival of the Jewish people.
Awesome. All right, so let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
Get some
Come
sukkah.
on, guys.
Come on.
Contest 2009. It's been kind of a competition for a number of years, an annual thing. I'm actually the retaining champion, so it should be refreshing to have a little bit of a challenge.
I'm the up and coming. I've been in the farm system for quite some time, out in Sukkot Farmville, but this is my big time in the big leagues, so I'm ready for this.
You know, guys, seriously, like I know sometimes when you watch something, you know, things that happen. I warn you, this is going to get a little intense, so check it out. Ready? Any mark. Get set. Go.
See, I believe the chocolate's better because it's thicker.
to say, but to be beat by an executive director of just a fantastic institution. It was rigged. I think it might be rigged actually, but
This is not rigged. Just because it's my sukkah doesn't mean that I have to win.
I don't know, but
Here, sir, take a look. Which one looks more like a sukkah? This is...
look at that. That's the...
Okay, so my sukkah's falling apart.
Hey.
But nonetheless...
Exactly. Mine doesn't sway.
If you
It's
notice
colorful.
the
It
double
actually has... It has families inside. Little families. You know? And I don't know how you get in exactly, but it's like sort of like Dukes of Hazzard. You gotta like jump over. But
my sukkah is actually welcoming and open. You can walk right in the front door. And we have the double schaching method, which also prevents serious water damage, as opposed to the whatever that is.
you know what? Everyone's a winner here, but you know, clearly David is just a bigger winner. And I'm a little upset, but in the end, I'm grateful.
The holiday
Sukkot. What is Sukkot? What is this like hut thing? And
You ask a good question. So the Sukkah is part of the celebration of the biblical Jewish holiday called Sukkot, and a Sukkah is like a temporary hut. Like this is. We commemorate the holidays is to commemorate when the Jewish people were left. Oh my gosh!
this is not a test, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a test. We're totally safe.
Right.
Hofstra Hillel has spared no expense in securing this.
Right. Even
Exactly.
with 40-mile-an-hour winds, right, it's still up.
That was a close one.
It's close one, but we're still
Oh,
here.
exactly. It's like shark attack with sukkah attack.
So yes, when the Jewish people left Egypt, for the 40 years they traveled until they got to Israel, they lived in these temporary structures in the Sukkot. So we commemorate that, and we relive it, so to speak. So we live in the Sukkah as much as possible during the week, meaning we meals in here. Some people sleep in the Sukkah. If you hang out, you would just hang out reading. If you do usually do it at the house, you would do it to the Sukkah and read. And you don't have to bring the TV into the Sukkah, right? And so that's part of it. And the other part is a beautiful philosophical understanding of it. And that is this. So you see that the top is pretty flimsy.
Yeah, what's this called again?
This is called schach. It needs to be made from something that's grown from the ground. The sides really can be anything. The sides can be like we have canvas. It can be wood, right? But the top is pretty standard.
And how many walls exactly?
Minimally, you have to have 2.5. And it has to be more shade than sun, but you do have to be able to see the stars. And part of the idea of this is that just like this is pretty flimsy, and as we saw a few minutes ago, the walls kind of waving back and forth, that it reminds us hopefully about how fragile our lives are, and to hopefully appreciate that our blessings and all the good things we have in life are
Alright, so you're supposed to do everything on the sukkah.
that you would do in your home.
Yeah.
It's basically like, as much as possible, moving from your secure, solid home into the sukkah for a week to kind of remind us of fragility and to be grateful.
Right. Well,
So,
thank you very much. So it's been a great day at Hofstra Hillel.
What a day. The modern day sukkah our own.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Everyone had such a great time. Ate some good food. Why don't you tell everyone where they can check out other events?
Well, people can get more information at www.hofstrahillel.org. It's our website, and you can learn all about Hillel and all the great things that happen on campus here at Hofstra.
Great. Thanks.
Thank you.
Until next time. I think it's a bigger sukkah next time for all of them.
Definitely. Yeah, it's too small. With more lights.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.